Hey everybody, it's Lori Broccoloni again, happynaturalhorse.com, and today I'm going to tell you a story about when I came out of school. I was like really gung-ho. I wanted to save all the horses in the world and share my knowledge with them, with other people with horses. And of course, you know how that goes. A lot of people are set in their ways, set in their feeding, and they're bought into the commercial and the propaganda that we're all inundated every day with, you know. So, but anyways, but I did make headway, and somebody wanted me to tell a story because I was telling her about a story about a very well-known, I would say, practitioner that teaches massage, and I will not say her name. But it was a great story, and she absolutely loved it, and she wanted me to share it with you. So that's what I'm doing. If you want to hear it, fine. If you don't, goodbye. So anyways, it was a really good story. So she was really, really very well known, and she had a farm near the racetrack where I was going every day. And, you know, the racetrack is another story in itself, okay? So... but I worked on her horses there doing the pain point release. And I knew that none of the trainers there were ever going to go on my nutrition diet, but they would buy the clay, and they would at least do the clay, or they would do the XL from Dynaways. So what I wanted to share was, well, she raced horses there. And she kept, you know, coming over and saying, hey, and my daughter rode for her horses. And she goes, will you please come and show me what you do, because I see a difference in my horses. And she was a massage trainer. And I was like, okay. So anyway, we scheduled an appointment, and I went out to her farm. Now, I was a naive person back then, and I was really, you know, scared. And I was like, oh my God, you know, she's famous, blah, blah, blah. And I don't know if my hair is a mess or not. So anyways, so I went out there thinking, I'm not going to find anything wrong with these horses. She just had a big class, and, you know, they're all massaged. They're massaged daily, some of them. And, well, when I got out there, they looked beautiful. They were all well groomed, but boy, oh boy, they were a mess. They were all, their shoulders were out, their withers were out, their necks were out. You know, and so by the third horse, you know, I make it my practice to see what people are feeding, because feeding a horse is important for having the horse stay balanced and having his muscles relaxed and everything else like that. So a horse that is fed a commercial feed most of the time, or beet pulp, is going to tie up the minerals, and they're going to be tight, and they're going to be ouchy, and their kidneys are going to be taxed, and all this stuff. It tells you about it in the Natural Equine Remedies book. But so by the third horse, we went to her tack room, and we were muscle testing. You know, I was pushing on her arm, and she kept arguing with me. Well, I was still young and naive. I was really frustrated. You know, I started getting frustrated with her, and I'm like, look, your horses, every single one of your horses is not getting the minerals they need. And they're all out, completely out. Their hips are out, their stifles are out, and you massage them daily. And so we did the beet pulp, and she loved beet pulp. Oh my God. I said, that's why you're not winning at the racetrack. I said, take them off that crap. So anyway, so we muscle tested, and her arm kept going weak. And so then she argued with me again. I don't know what happened. I lost it. I mean, I just lost it. Kicked her bag, started screaming at her, and I said, I tell you what, you just give me 3 months. And I was yelling it. I was like yelling at this woman. And she calmed down, I calmed down, and then we went and finished the rest of the horses. But we came upon a horse that she had there that had apparently TMJ. And they were injecting him with arnica in his veins. And I looked at her and I said, this horse is shutting down. You're lucky if this horse lives another month or two, you know. And so we put the horse back. She said it will not eat hay. It was in so much pain that after I put its hips back in, his withers back in, and I call it like non-invasive, non-chiropractic, okay? Non-chiropractic, just use your hands, a simple push, and that's it. So I put everything back in, and 3 seconds later, the horse is eating. I mean, the horse is eating. And I'm like, horse doesn't have TMJ. You don't have to do this anymore. Blah, blah, wolf, wolf. Well, she still wouldn't, I mean, stubborn. I mean, would not listen to me. So she had the vet out the next day, and she called me up and she was crying. She was crying. And you know why she was crying? Because her horse didn't have any TMJ. The vet said, you don't need any more arnica. The horse is fine. The horse started gaining weight and started eating. She went on my feed program, which was only back then, it was just oats and barley, crack barley or the steam flake barley, and the Excel. She wouldn't get on the Dynamite because it was way too expensive and she had too many horses. But now that I have the Big Sky Minerals, everybody can afford it, and it does wonders for the horses. So anyways, so then, okay, you know, because she was so well known, and she thought in her eyes, I'm a nobody. You know what I mean? I'm trying to help people help their horses, you know? And so here I was able to help her horses, okay? And she was really grateful, okay? So my daughter rode for her about a couple times after that. And it was like 3 months later. Now she went off the BPOP. She just went to oats and barley, and she found a supplement like Source, which is fine. You can use Source. You can use a good mineral supplement that doesn't have, you know, synthetic vitamins in it. And Source is a pretty good one, and it's pretty inexpensive too. So anyways, so she says to my daughter, tell your mom my horses are doing fantastic. Tell her thank you, thank you, thank you. And she started winning races too because she took the BPOP off her race horses. So that's my story about feeding and the mindset. And I'm a lot nicer now because I've learned that, you know, if people are either going to listen to you or they're not, you know, but you're really, really not doing your horse any favor by feeding a horse commercial feed. And I don't care if I step on any feed company stores. Go ahead, come after me, okay? I don't. So, you know, bring it on, okay? I have my mother-in-law here, and she's probably the worst person in the world to live with, okay? Bring it on, okay? I'm trying to help you help your horse, okay? I'm trying to help you help your horse with no vet bills, okay? Vet bills are almost non-existent on all the people that are on my, I have like probably 250, 300 people now that are on my feeding program across the United States. And you couldn't take my feeding program away from them at all. And they used to pay $5,000 a year in vet bills, okay? So happynaturalhorse.com and Natural Equine Remedies. Check me out, and that's my story. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment, share this video with somebody that you know could benefit from it. You know, horses are going to slaughter every day because people can't figure out what's wrong with them, you know? So let's help the horse community together as holistic practitioners, okay? And for the people that still want to have the closed mindset, you know, good luck to you. Enjoy your vet bills, you know. Enjoy your vet, you know. Just enjoy him. You know, you're going to be paying for his house in the Caribbean. Bye.